Monaco. Glamour, luxury, passion, and wealth. Microstate with just 2 square kilometers and one of the most famous in the world. The playground of the rich and famous. It's the most expensive place to buy a home. Monaco is not just a city, it's a lifestyle that everybody dreams of. But how did one poor state become the world's chicest place? A place where billionaires come to show off. How did the vision of one man make Monaco what is today? Well, let's find out. Before World War II, Monaco was a pirate's nest, a pretty unknown country. On May 9, 1949, Ranier III became the Prince of Monaco. The new prince maybe inherited a poor state, but he is determined to change it. When you rule the microstate with just 2 square kilometers and a population of almost 20,000, your options are very limited. But where is a will, there is a way. So the first step for the 26-year-old prince is to make Monaco famous, because with popularity will come money. And in the world of business, cooperation is crucial. So he sees a good partner in a Greek ship magnate, Aristotle Onassis. Proven men who know how to make money. But why did he choose Onassis, and how did Onassis play a crucial role in making Monaco what it is today? Aristotle Onassis, a Greek ship magnate. In 1975, when he died, he has a net worth of $500 million, or $2.68 billion in 2022. A man who knows how to make money and how to spend it. Very well-connected men. He knows very famous people from that era, from actors, singers, and all kinds of celebrities, even politicians. So what was his master plan of making Monaco a playground for the rich and famous? Monaco is located between southern France and northern Italy on the French Riviera, one of the most beautiful places on earth. So Onassis knew he must make Monaco famous to be able to make money from it. So he started to make a party at his prestige yacht Kristina O in Monaco. He was inviting very influential people at that time. People like Winston Churchill and John F. Kennedy were actually meeting for the first time at his yacht. At Kristina O, the yacht was one of the most exclusive meeting places on the French Riviera. Onassis was a host of elite rich and prestige high society at that time. Marilyn Monroe, Frank Sinatra, Elizabeth Taylor, John Wayne, and Richard Burton. All these celebrities were guests on the Onassis yacht. So between creme de la creme, Monaco becomes a city for glamour and party. Meanwhile, Onassis started to buy shares in SBM. SBM is a company that owns and manages Monte Carlo Casino, opera, and luxury hotels. Monte Carlo is a central part of Monaco. So Onassis managed to buy 52% of SBM from his Panama-based companies. So he becomes the most influential person in Monaco, but not for very long. The next step in making Monaco more popular was to make it a real fairy tale. Well, Monaco was and still is a principality. So Monaco has a prince, but didn't have a princess. So the next step for Onassis was to find a good princess for Ranier III. So the princess must be glamorous and wealthy at the highest level possible. After all, she will become a princess. As a responsible man, Onassis took matters into his own hands. He found 2 Hollywood divas. Only one will become the next princess of Monaco, and they are Grace Kelly and Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe was beautiful but very unreliable and had too many scandals. Not the best characteristics for a princess. On the other hand, Grace Kelly was a different story. Everything it took to be Princess Grace Kelly had it. She was beautiful, wealthy, didn't have scandals, and Catholic. So the Paris Match is a magazine that set up the meeting, and the fairy tale was complete. The Hollywood noble diva and Monaco prince got engaged. After 1 year, they got married. The wedding took place on April 18, 1956. Kelly arrived in Monaco on an ocean liner. The whole world followed this glamorous fairy tale wedding. So this fairy tale wedding makes Monaco popular in the world of high society where fairy tales can happen. But several hours before the wedding, Kelly signed a contract where she need to pay $2 million to get married. About $21.2 million in today's money. Why? Why does someone with an Oscar and popularity need to pay a dowry? They can't take the chance if Kelly was not committed to this marriage. She must fulfill her role, and Onassis will make Monaco into a gold mine. And she did. After all, it is not cheap to become a princess. So after the wedding, everything works out great. But in 1962, things started to change. Monaco was a tax haven country, but in 1962, under the pressure of French President Charles de Gaulle, they have to make some changes. And Monaco was not so attractive as a tax haven country. Also, Onassis wants to keep Monaco for high society only. But Ranier III wanted to make new hotels and attract as many tourists as possible. But the key company in all of this was SBM, and Onassis had 52% of all shares. So he was in power, and the power struggle began. So Onassis tried to build a hotel, and Prince put a veto and don't allow it. Then Ranier III decided to end this battle. The country already had money, so Onassis was not so important after all. Then in June 1966, Ranier III decided to create new 600,000 shares of SBM, and these shares were to be permanently held by the Principality of Monaco. So from 52% of shares, Onassis dropped to under 33%. Onassis tries to win this battle on the court. He claimed that creating new shares was against the Constitution. But in 1967, Supreme Court of Monaco make a judgment where Onassis lost. After the sentence, Onassis sold his shares to the state of Monaco for $9.5 million, around $86 million in 2023. So this is the story of how one small unknown country becomes a fairy tale place where the rich and famous come to a party and show off. The story of a man with a vision and how money is not the ultimate power. Don't forget to like it if you already didn't. Also subscribe to my channel with the bell icon for more videos about business, finance, luxury, and many interesting topics. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep hustling.